Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you exactly how you as a coach, consultant, mentor, or someone who's selling your service online, how you can create content that sells like crazy. How you can create content that takes people from I'm just looking and I'm not really interested to saying shut up and take my money. Exactly how I build a $5 million framework that helped my client build content and create content that sells, so they're able to generate more than $5 million in high ticket sales. So if you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and also comment down below exactly what you would like to see in the next video. And then I'm going to create content so you can scale your business, make a lot of money, and impact a lot of people. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create content that sells like crazy. First of all, what I truly wanted to show you is the exact framework that I've been using for my clients, and it all starts with the step one here: build a foundation. There are two platforms you need to focus on when it comes to creating content. First of all, it is Instagram, and secondly, it is YouTube. Instagram, what we can see here is that you need to set up your profile so it's very attractive, because social media works like a virtual storefront. The better it looks, the more people it will attract. And if it's attractive, it also going to convert into clients, exactly like a physical storefront. So set up your profile picture so it's professional, catchy. I have some colors. I have great lighting on me. I have in a podcast studio. Then exactly your bio. I have said building and scaling cool businesses to six figures. You can exactly write, and I have a framework for that as well. But I have a rule that you need to type exactly what you're doing, the transformation that you provide, how you help people. Combine that with the second line of social proof and a call to action that people can see. I have that people can watch my $0 to $5 million case study, and then click on the YouTube video and set up with your profile with attractive and good looking um, Instagram highlight, which means that people can like watch your content like super easy. Then combine it with some very good pin posts, three of them. Who are you? Can I trust you? And can you help me? These three pin posts need to answer these three questions. Once you do that, you are very set. Make sure that you have a unique content style so that people actually recognize your content, that, okay, this is exactly your content. And of course, what you want to be doing here on YouTube, set up your profile. I have the same profile picture so that it creates brand recognition. Then some very good questions and videos, exactly how I help people, how I generated $5 million. Can I trust you? Can you help me? And also my story so people can relate to me as a person. Still, you want to have some pin post here. Who are you? Can I trust you? And also, can you help me? If I've generated $5 million in online high ticket sales for coaches, I can also help other coaches scale their business. And then, of course, some value and some brand recognition with a unique content style. So you can do the exact same thing for you. So now that you have set up your social media platforms, you need to ask yourself four questions. First of all, the first question is, let me zoom in here. The first question you need to answer yourself, and you need to ask yourself four questions. First of all, what do you want to be known for? Super important. You want to be known for something specific. Secondly, who do you want to help? What transformation do you provide? And last but not least, what problems do you solve? Because if you're known for something, you need to create content around that. You need to create content for a specific group of people with a specific problem to help them complete a specific transformation. If you do that, you have your personal brand. And what really makes a very good personal brand? There are actually not only three things, but also four things. First of all, your personal brand needs to actually build trust. likelihood of achievement, and also authority. But most importantly, you need to build your personal brand so that people believe that you are the one that can give them the best results in the market. And if you answer these questions, you also know exactly the type of content you need to actually upload for social media. This is the recipe to create valuable content. So ask and spend a lot of time asking yourself these questions and really be very specific, because then you can create awesome content without overthinking, without having to worry about, okay, am I going viral? Am I actually helping? What type of content? What should I say in the videos? You know exactly how you help people doing these things. Because if they believe that you can deliver the best results, they're also going to work with you. um, Scammers is at its all-time high, and skepticism is at its all-time high. So if you can have trust, if you have likelihood of achievement, if you can have authority, and if you can have people believe that you can deliver the best results in the market, you're also going to drive the most sales and actually eat your competition alive. So the second step is to create content. And for Instagram, you need to focus on head talk, carousels, and lifestyle content. Use and upload minimum 8 reels per month to stay relevant, but focus on quality over quantity. And use the 80-10-10 rule, which means that 80% should be head talk, giving out your best value. 10% of your content should be carousels, either lifestyle carousels or value based carousels, where you have some valuable um, content in the photo carousel, which could be text or a storytelling or anything like that. Then lifestyle reels, what you're doing, maybe you working, maybe you helping people, something showcasing something that you're doing outside of your business. But 80% of your content should be head talk, just giving pure value to your audience. And remember the 4 questions to, yeah, when you're doing content, because that will make your content super valuable. For YouTube, we want to focus on head talk, exactly as I'm doing right now, just giving out your best value, whether that's only by filming you, whether that's showing a board here, whether that's standing up or walking around, giving your best value. You need to have head talk so that you can become the personal brand. Combine that, if you are very good at content, if you love it, if you want to spend a lot of time creating like lifestyle content as well, but also make it very relevant and valuable to your target audience, you can create hybrid videos. Hybrid videos is where you combine head talk and lifestyle, which means that most of the time it's just you providing value with head talk, and then we have some b-roll clips, some lifestyle clips of what you're doing, if you're in the gym or if you're driving or, yeah, traveling or whatever it is. And then in between those b-rolls, you give your best tips around a certain subject that solves a problem. What I want to do also for YouTube is minimum 4 videos per month, and if not more. YouTube is super powerful. It is a, yeah, searching machine. So if people search something on Google, it also comes up from YouTube, which means that your content is evergreen and can be highly relevant. Not only that, the content that you upload today will still get your clients in 5 years from now. So it's super, super important. And if you have a very good amount of following, you don't really need to run ads. You can rely on your organic content machines, which means that you can have more profit because you're not spending money on advertising, but you have organic content that gives you a lot of sales, and you don't need a million subscribers to make a lot of money. Basically, I've seen coaches exactly like you make more than $250,000 with only 500 subscribers. So it doesn't really require that much and that many people to make a lot of money. So start on YouTube and create content there. So now your question is, how can I create content on Instagram and YouTube? do I have some kind of framework or anything like that? And yes, I do. First of all, it's broken down into four pieces. The first part is the what section. This is the hook and the problem, and this should be 1 to 2 minutes. So you have an attention grabbing opening statement, exactly like I had in this video, where I called out coaches like you and also asked them if they wanted to scale a business, create content that sells. So you want to have an attention grabbing headline or opening statement. You want to have a pattern interrupt. Like this is where most of X, Y, Z target audience get it wrong, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it right. And you want to have a clear problem statement. There's a big problem. If you don't solve this, your business will burn to the ground. And exactly for you as a coach, if you don't follow this, your business will suffer because a lot of these other coaches that you're competing with, they're probably using this framework. So make sure that you also use it. And you want to establish credibility quickly. I've helped coaches generate more than $5 million in online sales since 2023. So, what transformations have you provided? What results have you delivered? Make sure that you actually mention that so it establishes credibility and a reason why people actually should listen to you. Make sure that it also creates curiosity, because if it makes people curious, not only grabs their attention but also makes them curious, they're also going to stick and watch the video. The second part is the why, because this is where you tell people why this matters right now. What is the consequence? What happens if they don't take action on this? I just told you, if you don't know how to create very good content, your business will burn to the ground. People will steal your competitors, and you are burning your hard earned money. And that's a real fact. So make sure that people in your niche understand the consequence of not taking action, and use a personal story. It could be something that happened with your clients or even yourself, just to state, okay, I have authority, I know exactly what's going on, but also create intrigue. Because if you storytelling is one of the most powerful things you can leverage. We love a good story. So, and that's exactly what makes people remember you. People don't remember exactly the features, but they do remember a very good story. That's why you have your favorite movie, because it has a very good storytelling and you remember that story. Exactly like Titanic, if you like that. I love it. So yeah, I hope that you also do that. But anyways, also make sure that it has some context or timing for what you're doing. We're in this content era, so of course I'm going to provide my best tips so you can create awesome content and help as many people as possible. Also, implement your first call to action, like, subscribe, even comment, because that tells people to engage with your videos if they want more videos like this. But it also tells the algorithm that people love your content and it will get pushed out to more people. Then we have the third section, which is the how. This is where you deliver all the value and the solution to the biggest problem, all around like between 4 to 20 minutes, depending on the problem you're going to solve and how complex it is. So, of course, your main teaching points, so that people actually get insane value in the beginning and see, okay, this was super helpful, and we're not even that long in the video. So, and not very far in the video, which means that I'm going to stick around because there's probably more value for me. And then some kind of framework or system that you're using. Um, Use a lot of case studies and a lot of examples, because that will also help people understand and resonate with the situation and see how they can actually apply it into their own life. Because if you tell a case study, people subconsciously start to think, okay, how can I also apply this and achieve the same in my life? Which makes them believe that, okay, maybe you can help me achieve my desired transformation. Super important. And also make sure that if there's some common mistakes in whatever you're talking about, make sure to tell them so people can avoid them. We're more likely to avoid pain than pleasure. So if you tell people this is exactly how you avoid your biggest pain point, they're also going to listen to you, because we don't like pain, um, but we love pleasure, but we're more motivated to solve our pain points than actually achieve our pleasure. And if you like, you can also implement a second call to action, which could be a lead magnet or anything like that, where people can go to your landing page, sign up, and get something valuable for free. If you don't have that, don't include it. And then the last section, we have the now. The now is the call to action and the next step. Tell people exactly, now you watch this video, what now? You need to tell people exactly what they need to do after watching your video. And that could be a clear transformation promise, which means that you can say, okay, if you like this video, go into the description and click on my Instagram link and send me a DM if you want more info. You can also tell people, okay, this is for you who are serious about scaling your business. This is for you who are serious about actually getting in shape and achieving your dream body, and be proud of what you see in the mirror. You can also overcome objections, like maybe it's a time, money, partner objection that people have. You can actually overcome it in the video, so you actually pre-handle it before going on a sales call with you later on. Because on average, it takes 13 hours of content every 13th month to convert a stranger from social media into a loyal, high paying client, which means that every 13 months, they're going to watch 13 hours of content, and it requires 13 hours of content to convert it into a client. So make sure that you upload a lot of valuable content, because the more time people spend with you, the more money you're also going to make in the long run. Like, and you also need to finish with a strong call to action. I tell people to go to my Instagram if they want to learn exactly how they can scale their business. You can also do the same. You can also tell people to like and subscribe, even comment, even go to somewhere else. It's very important that you tell them to do one specific thing and not a lot of different things. Tell them to do one thing and make it crystal clear, because that is exactly the next step from the people who watch your content. So once you've done that, this is the framework. You, oh, God damn it, what you want to be doing is to create converting piece of content, because if you put it all together, this is very important. If you put it all together, like title, that's exactly, if you combine title, thumbnail, and value, you're going to get high paying clients. And why do I say that? Your title and thumbnail are the two most important things and are the first things that a prospect see on YouTube and Instagram when they watch your content. And we judge what we see. So if we look at the thumbnail and it looks very intriguing, very interesting, and now we look at the title and it looks really good, then we also believe that the value is amazing. And when you over deliver in value, which means that your value exceeds their expectations, you have a high paying client. You have a client and a potential client who wants to book a call with you. They want to work with you because you have helped them so much. So they're going to say, shut up and take my money. I want to work with you. If the title is on point, if the thumbnail is very good, if you have insane value that over delivers in the video, you're also going to have high paying clients. That's exactly what my clients have done. And this is just for the past few months, where we have a lot of happy texts from clients. You're the best, craziest, and yeah, best growth partner. Also, low ticket offers being sold here and there. We have a client who made $4,500 in 4 hours. We have a client who made 300,000 Danish kroner in January, without ads. And the most important part is that this is on around $42,000 without ads. So it's basically pure profit in his pocket. We have another one who made another 4,500 sale, which means that in 4 days, he made $9,000. And a few days later, he made another one. And total, he made $18,000 in 8 days doing this. Also, for the LinkedIn, this is not only working for YouTube and Instagram. We got a client. We're not even working together. And yeah, he also got a client from LinkedIn using the exact 4 questions that I showed you above in this video. Another client who sold more than $20,000 right here, $10,000, $110,000 in deals, $25,000, $15,000, $120,000. So I can keep going on. But what I wanted to tell you is that if you want to create content that sells like crazy, like literally use this framework and study this video, because I can guarantee that you're not only going to make more money in the long run, but you're also going to become the best known in your area. Build your personal brand. People respect you for who you are. You're not trying to become someone that you're not, but people will actually love you for the person that you are. Isn't that beautiful? I think yes. So if you want to see more content like this, and yeah, basically like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video so you can scale your online business. Take care.